Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In one of the last videos I talked to you about 5 things that will hold you back in street photography. And in that video I was more focused about gear and the subject, but in this video I want to talk to you about something else that is also important, in my mind at least, for street photography. So let's get started. Be in the moment. What I mean by that is to be present. If you go to a certain location to shoot, be in the moment and be present. That means don't get distracted by anything, not by your phone, not by maybe your photo buddies, whatever. Don't get distracted. If you want to have good results, it's better to go on your own. That means also no photo walk, because if you do a photo walk you talk about gear and other things, which is nice in itself and I really like that too. But for getting great results it's better to be focused on yourself and the situation you're in, and don't get distracted. What ties into that is adapt to the energy of the place. If you go to a place that is very quiet and calm, you should always be quiet and calm too, so you don't stand out too much. If you go to a place that has high energy, you can basically do whatever you want, but on the opposite, if it's a quiet and calm place, be discreet, quiet and calm, and you will get better results. Show respect to your subject. What I mean by that is, if you go on the streets and take candid photos of people, you should treat people with respect. That means you have to know boundaries, you have to know the fine line that you should not cross. Otherwise you might get in trouble and your results will not be good at all. So that's very, very important to be respectful. And I have 2 photos I want to show you that will show you exactly what you should not do. So a couple years back I was in Israel, and when I went to Jerusalem, of course I went to the wall. I mean, everybody does. And when I went there, I saw these 2 dudes taking photos of the people praying, and they had no respect at all for the subject. As you can see in the photo, they get very, very close with their big DSLRs and their telezoom lenses, and especially if you see the people behind them at the wall, I mean, they cannot step back because they are blocking them. I mean, why would you do that? They kept taking photos even though the subject clearly showed them, hey, please don't take my photo. And I think that is really disrespectful and you should not do that. I mean, I was observing the scene and I was taking photos of people, very discreet. So most people, they had no idea that I was taking a photo, and I was also using the silent shutter on my camera, which was very helpful. And a couple minutes later, they had a new subject, and also this guy showed them, hey, please don't take my photo, but they didn't care at all. So I thought, okay, I will take another photo of them just to show how ridiculous this scene is. I mean, you shouldn't do that. That's not okay. Leave your subjects in a better place than you found them. What I mean by that is, if you take candid photos in the streets, make it a win-win situation by just complimenting your subject. If they see you taking their photo, just compliment them, give them the thumbs up, or just say thank you, or just smile. That makes them feel good about themselves, so the situation becomes more like a win-win situation. And people don't acknowledge street photography as a bad thing, or like, wow, this weirdo came up and took a photo of me. Then they think, hey, that was really nice. I mean, somehow this person had some interest in me and took my photo. That's pretty cool. So they feel good about themselves, which makes you feel good about yourself. So I think that's a good thing to keep in mind. Fake it till you make it. We all know that saying, but does it apply to street photography? I don't think so. I mean, if you take it literally and you fake a situation, you fake a photo, and then you put it online and you don't tell people about that you staged the photo, you should never ever do this, because there might be a point in the future where people find out about this and your reputation is gone. For instance, like Steve McCurry, I think it was 2 years ago when it came out that he had retouched a couple photos pretty heavily, and yeah, I really like his photos, but I'm not sure if they are real, or maybe he staged something, or he manipulated it afterwards in post. So fake it till you make it doesn't apply to street photography. especially when it comes to the images itself. Embrace the moment. So embrace the moment. What I mean by that is, for instance, 10 years ago I went to this amazing place in the Indian Ocean. And when I went there, I thought, hey, I will take many great photos, it's so nice, I will love it. So I did. And after 3 weeks I came home and I felt really stressed out because I took many photos, of course, but I didn't enjoy my holiday. I mean, the time just flew by and then like it was gone. And I had many photos, but it felt like I'm just looking at photos, but I was missing the real experience. So sometimes it's better to put away the camera, enjoy the moment, and you can still take photos. But don't get stressed out about photography, because your results will not get better by that. Okay guys, these were my additional tips I wanted to give you on street photography, and maybe on photography in general. And yeah, if you liked the video, as always, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we will see each other in the next video. Auf Wiedersehen.